We live? I think so. Let's check it and see. Does it have a temperature of 103? Or does it have a temperature of 0? Yep, it's 103. All right, we got it. HD. All right, we are live on the tubes of you. Messi, welcome. Let's get it. All right, let's see what he has to say.
Even here. Now, the Royal Rumble is one of the WWE's biggest events each and every year, and I've competed in a few of them, so this video is going to be all about that. We're going to talk about how the match gets put together. I'm going to lay out some secrets of the Rumble and talk about how the WWE pulls the match off seamlessly each and every year. So planning for the Royal Rumble actually starts a little bit before you probably think it does. It starts after SummerSlam. Now, why is this? Because in essence, all you're planning for is your following year's WrestleMania. And since the winner of the Rumble punches their ticket to the main event of WrestleMania, you're planning that out months in advance. So the first thing you need to figure out when planning the Rumble is who is going to be competing for the world title at WrestleMania. Once you have that figured out, then you start working backwards, because the winner of the Rumble is going to be a headliner at WrestleMania. Once you know who is going to be in that match, then you can start working the Rumble out and the order of all 30 competitors. What makes it interesting is each and every year finding new ways to get to that one person. It might be like in 1995 when Shawn Michaels entered #1 and was victorious, or it might be like in 2023 when Cody Rhodes entered number 30 and found himself with his hand raised. The beauty of this match is you never know what position the winner is going to come from. Now, the Royal Rumble was easily the most complex match of the year, and during my time, this was the only match that we would actually physically get handed a script, or as we called it, a run sheet. And the run sheet might be 15 pages long. So what would a run sheet for the Royal Rumble look like? Well,
15
that's
pages?
what I'm here for. I'm going to show you what information a wrestler might be given and what they look for before they enter this match. So when each wrestler gets their run sheet, what's the first thing they're looking for? Well, obviously, they're looking for what number, what order they're coming into the Rumble. For instance, I might be coming in, let's say, number 11. And it might say something like, Maven enters. Now, once I see that I'm coming in at number 11, I know when my spot in the Rumble is going to begin. But is that all the information they're giving me? No, it is not, because more things are happening than just my entrance. Obviously, I'm coming in at number 11, Maven enters, and then let's say
Gunther might be front runner to win this year.
Hurricane's already in there.
Same people are telling you that Vince McMahon might go to jail. You know, you can't go to jail on civil lawsuits, right? So nothing that has happened to Vince has had anything to do with him going to jail. You can't go to jail in a civil lawsuit. You can only go to jail in criminal lawsuits. So I don't know where you're getting this info from, man, but I think you should kind of settle down and just chill with us, man.
Could be Maven enters at the 11th spot. But
while like you're reading some stuff that's kind of throwing you off.
Hurricane is doing his superhero pose and eliminating.
Oh, that's your opinion. Okay.
So I'm coming in at number 11, but obviously Hurricane and Renee,
they have been in
through spots 1 through 10. So this run sheet
obviously
tells me when I'm coming in, but keeps the action going. So what would happen next? Well, let's jump straight to number 12.
20 streak for J-Rock,
let's say in the number 12 spot, Edge is entering, and he enters hot. Edge enters and spears Regal. And during this time, Kane eliminates Hurricane. So obviously, what do we know from this run sheet?
So you got to remember, 11 pages
Edge is
worth of
coming
stuff.
in at the number 12 spot and immediately spears Regal. Kane is eliminating the Hurricane. So that tells me that both Regal and Kane were also in that 1 through 10 spot. They've been in the match. And
maybe, but what if they weren't? Like, what if they wrote a script where somebody gets involved who wasn't even out there, though?
BioFreeze provides fast-acting.
Hurricane gone. Who is next? And I know what you're saying. What am I doing?
Or a run
during
sheet,
this
I should
time?
say.
I'm going to actually get to that in a little bit. For number 13, number 13. Let's say the writers have a sense of humor that day, and
It's Taz.
Taz enters and clotheslines Christian. You have Taz entering at number 13. He clotheslines Christian. Everybody wants to see Edge and Christian together. The office knows this. So they have Edge making the save. Both of those two pose. And then after they get their big pop, they
cool
both
editing here.
eliminate Taz. And for spot 14, this is when
He
I
missed
am
the
going
spear.
to
He
be
did.
back
I remember
into
that.
the mix. For entry number 14, let's say Test.
It's a tough
enters
job, man.
And gives
Got,
big
what,
boot
20 different
to
people out
Spike.
there in the ring. You
Maven
got
eliminates
what, 7 or 10 different
Sly.
camera angles. You got the
And
people on their feet. You got the
is
people in the crowd. You got
immediately
it's tough stuff.
thrown out.
Everybody misses something. That's what makes us human beings.
Once Taz enters and clotheslines Christian, and obviously everyone wants to see Edge and Christian to get together. So Edge and Christian get together, and then both
Immediately
eliminate
thrown out by
Taz.
Kane.
In spot 14, then we have Test entering and gives a
Yeah,
big
he was
boot
running
to
wild, that's
Spike.
true.
Now this is when I'm going to come back into the mix, and catching Sly, Sylvain Grenier, maybe I go over and eliminate him. And immediately, once that happens, then I'm thrown out by Kane. What you might be wondering is, I go in at spot 11, I'm coming out at spot 14. What am I doing in between, that whole time? There's nothing written for me. So how am I making my presence known without getting in the way for everything that's going on during the rest of the match? Well, what you're actually doing is you're watching and obviously listening and keeping out of everyone else's way. Maybe I'm over and I'm working with Sly. Maybe each of us are trying to hoist the other over the top rope.
We're
and
all
it
trying to
looks
get
like we're really struggling. Maybe
Big
we're
Show
just
out.
going back and
That'd
forth,
be a good
giving
spend-
each other's
a good time to
punches. All
spend.
we're doing the whole time is staying
Pretty
out
sure
of
at least one of
everyone's
them got
way
picked up at the camera,
and
yeah.
waiting
It's
for
tough,
the
man.
time when we're coming back into the match. And a big no-no during this time
I'm
is
sure
you
if,
do
Kevin
not
Dunn is
want
messing
to
it up,
be in
it's not
someone's
easy,
way.
'cause
You
that
don't
dude
want
is-
to interfere.
He's been
with a
doing it
spot
longer and
that
better than most
someone's
people
running.
have ever
You
even
definitely
dreamed
don't
of doing
want to be
it.
the
So
reason
if he messes
why
it up,
an
it probably is
elimination
something that's not that
doesn't
easy.
take place. I promise you
And he's
that.
not the
So
only person
unless
in
you
charge
see
of it
your
either.
name
He's
anywhere
most of
around
the time
here,
what he was doing at his job was calling like what camera to go to. But that means like cameras have to be in the right place. The person has to be listening. The person has to be ready to hit the button to send it to the camera he's calling out. He's calling stuff out with his like idea of what would be the best shot to get at that point. So he's looking at all these different cameras and he's going, go to 3, go to 4, back 3, now hard cam, 3. He's calling stuff out, and then the people are like, oh, 3, okay, they're having to hit the button. So some of that might not even been him.
your only job
not
is
an
to
easy job,
stay
man.
in the background.
That's why he
and
got
not
paid the
get
big
in
bucks.
anyone's way. One of the good things about being in a Royal Rumble is
Netflix
you can
and chill
actually
with the
communicate a
wife. Nice.
lot easier. Because if the action's not on you, if Edge and Christian are posing and the crowd is reacting to that, well, I can talk a whole lot easier without the fear of a camera picking it up or someone in the front row picking it up, because their attention is on somewhere else. But even still, even though communication is a little bit easier, you still don't want to overdo it. You're still not talking at a normal level like I'm doing here. You're still leaning over, you're still bending down, you're still utilizing hair if you have any. You're still staying in character the entire time. Another trick that helps a Rumble flow seamlessly is the use of the refs on the outside. So the refs are obviously constantly wearing their IFBs. So when your elimination time is coming up, they might make their way around and they might give you the Iggy. They might squeeze your leg, or they might yell at you, or they might in any way get your attention so you know to be ready for your elimination, which is coming up shortly. But this is live TV, and the unexpected
Netflix
sometimes
and Raw.
does happen. So what do you do?
I wonder how good their live
cover
streaming
it up?
is.
Let's use my example.
They've had years
for
to get their
instance. I'm
streaming
supposed to be
together, but I wonder
eliminated
what
by
their
Kayden
like
here, but
live
let's say
streaming is
he
looking like.
accidentally prematurely gets eliminated earlier than that. What am I going to
Panda,
do?
seven
As long as
streams
I
in a
know
row.
that when
Panda.
my spot
Panda says
comes
IDK
up,
again.
maybe
What does
I
IDK
grab
stand for when
someone
you're
else,
doing your
maybe
streak?
I throw a couple punches, tell him to duck, and then I position myself against the ring and then clothesline me out. As long as I'm doing my job and going out during my time, everything will be fine. It's not a free-for-all. I can't go backstage and say, well, Kane wasn't there to eliminate me, so I stayed 5 more slots down. No, absolutely not.
Oh, so you got to volunteer to get out if things are
my spot to go out is
not
number
working.
14.
You just got to get out of there.
Anyway, I'm going to go out when it's my time. But everyone's professionals.
That's cool, yeah, because you're on a team.
Everyone, every time I was there, they were doing exactly what they were told to, and they made it flow super smooth. The one thing that is synonymous with every Rumble is the clock. Now, the clock can play to your advantage, but it also can play to your disadvantage, because knowing that the countdown is coming and
that was
you
a cool
all
looking
hear
countdown
it, and
right there.
we actually hear it in the arena as well. You don't want to be having an elimination take place as someone is coming out, because everybody wants to see who is coming out, who that next person up is going to be. You don't want their attention to be in the ring watching an elimination when they should be watching the curtain and listening for music. Can you get in trouble during a Rumble? Well, actually you can. And I will give you an example of that. Take the Paul London incident from 2005.
They'll give you a reason to stay subscribed to Netflix.
Like. I
don't have
guarantee you
Netflix
it said
right now.
something like Paul London eliminated by Gene Snitsky. Paul, obviously wanting to have his Royal Rumble moment, made it the best elimination of the entire night. And if you remember that spot, you remember that crazy flip he took. And Paul actually got some heat. He got in trouble once he got backstage. Now, why did he get in trouble?
Goodness. You saw that?
Because people thought he was showing up others in the match, when all he was doing was showing his athleticism and showing exactly how good of a bump he could take, and making Gene look pretty damn powerful in the process of it.
He got destroyed.
That's how you can get in trouble for even being eliminated during the Rumble. So the takeaway from all of that is, unless it says it, and it might be something like this: Paul eliminated by Snitsky with big clothesline, and they might go out of their way to highlight the word big to the point to where they might even underline it. They want you to know that this is one of the biggest bumps. This is one of the biggest spots.
I see. So they accentuate like certain eliminations more than others by underlining it. So if you're reading it and you see it in a row, you're like, oh, okay. That's where something crazy is going down. That's cool. It's nice to see some of this in behind the scenes type of stuff. Uh-oh, Jimmy John's. Jimmy John's is on the scene already. Ahead of time. They're getting ready. This program contains flashing images. Woo! It's time. Acknowledge me. Let's go. Forever. Together. Potential future stories from those eliminations. Yeah, he said that they start planning the Rumble like all the way back at like SummerSlam, kind of.
Tonight, we're in beautiful Miami for Friday Night Smackdown live on
Who's in the house tonight? We shall see. Who do I got? Who's in here? Sure, you guys say what's up in chat if you're watching the stream. Let me see. I see J Rock. I see Ringmaster. I see Panda. I see Goki. I see stream stickers. Oh my goodness, stream stickers in the building, guys. I see Messi. I see Dudley. I see Robert Stone. I see Big Rude. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. It's time. The final show before the Rumble tomorrow. It's time to give us a recap of last week. Kevin Patrick. The Megastar. LA Knight. Dang, it sounds like Havoc over here.
2 down. 1 to go. The match for the Royal Rumble with Solo.
Oh my goodness. Randall Keith. Nope. LA Knight put an end to that. And then AJ Styles came out from backstage to mess everything up. In one way or another, he messed everything up. I can't see you? Oh, I didn't know that. I wasn't aware that I couldn't see you.
And that's why I'm here. To make everything right again. Reigns has signed the contract.
Signed the contract. Still caught an RKO for his troubles. You made everything right, all right. Randall Keith. Mikey, welcome. Who? Eladio Carrion? Who's this?
Latin Grammy
Oh.
recording artist and creator of the hit new single RKO off the album Soul Maria.
He's got a song called RKO. Is it as good as Booker T? Is it as good as that song? La 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 la. All right, so what's gonna happen here? Does he have a friend in Judgment Day that he's gonna fight at Backlash? You guys ever heard of this dude? I can confidently say that I've never heard of this dude. He's got a mic though.
We have an amazing show for you guys. We hope you guys have an amazing time tonight. And without any further ado, let me present the legend, my personal friend. It is an honor for me to present Mr. RKO himself, Randy Orton.
He's here. Yeah, I never heard of this guy. Star-Lord. He's Star-Lord, apparently. Excalibur said his name is Star-Lord. His name's Eladio Carrion or something like that. Eladio Carrion. I think that's his name. One of the most decorated champs in WWE history. 20 championships that Randy Orton has won here. How many years has he been here? Is that average? Is that an average of 1 title per year? Randall Keith's making his way to the ring. Randall Keith. RKO. Randall Keith. Man, that Fatal 4-Way is going to be something else, but I really think that Roman did such a great job of making all these people mad enough to where he's got the best chance of winning now. They're both going to do it.
The first man to gain pinfall or submission will become
do the pose. He's doing this pose.
WWE champion. Will Roman Reigns' historic reign end tomorrow night?
Dude is just super buff. Went to the airport once and asked them Amelud to carry on? Oh, jeez.
And I bet none of y'all thought. What's up, Miami? I bet none of y'all thought that Randy Orton was friends with Eladio. It's pretty wild, right?
Eladio.
Hey man, thanks for putting me in your music video, by the way.
22
Please
years, okay. So
man,
almost a championship a year. That's a pretty good average.
He deserves every bit of it. Now, I'm here to talk business. I'm here to talk the bloodline.
He's dressed for a fight.
Now, whether you like him or not, the bloodline has had one hell of a run these last few years. One hell of a run. And the main reason they have done so is because Roman Reigns has held the world title for almost 1,300 days.
Indeed.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is unfathomable. It's virtually unheard of. Nobody can stop him. Nobody can stop the bloodline. Nobody, well, except for maybe me. You see, because tomorrow's
Rhea beat Roman's record. Wait, what?
And once all the smoke clears and the dust settles,
like
the
Orton
only
surpassed Flair's championship number of reigns. Yeah, but it's such like an up in the air number because I hear that number's not even accurate.
Because after I beat Roman Reigns at the Royal Rumble,
she's at 300 days, but Roman's at 1,300 days. He's got like 1,000 more days.
And how you think I'm going to go about accomplishing that? What's that?
Watch Randy since you were 10 years old. That's cool, man. Randy. It's my guy right here.
And I'll tell you how I'm going to do that. I'll tell you how I'm going to become a 15-time world champion by beating Roman Reigns tomorrow at the Royal Rumble. I'm going to do it courtesy of the three most destructive letters in sports
Here comes somebody's theme song.
RKO.
Oh, nobody. Oh, here we go. Okay. He said almost 300 days? I thought he said 1,300 days. Oh, maybe he did mess up. I've heard worse mess ups, that's for sure.
There's other people in this
I didn't hear him say that. I thought he said 1,300.
Or did you just look past AJ Styles?
Let's
well,
go.
To you, I'd say join the club. You see, I asked Nick Aldis to let me have a match against Sikoa so I could take his head off. And he gave that match to a man who stepped over my body to get everything he's ever
it's
wanted.
WB Mania?
WWE LA Night.
The WBKO 100 bits. WB, thank you, man.
Did you forget about me, Randy?
Oh my goodness. What an entrance. WB, thank you so much.
As long
That's the biggest cheer of the day thus far. Thank you very much.
As long as you've been in the WWE,
thank you for the hookup, man.
You should know better. We have history, Randy. And after you RKO'd me in this ring last week, just know you got a receipt coming.
Uh-oh.
And at the Royal Rumble
He stuttered a bit. Yeah, AJ's not the best on the mic.
I'll be stepping over Randy Orton, Roman Reigns, and
He knew his name was coming up. They're like, hey, just hit my music right now. He knew his name was coming. It's LA Knight. He's got a mic, yeah. Let me talk to you.
Let me talk to you. AJ, go ahead, have a time with it, because you were about to say the name.
Oh, you see AJ's new shirt? It still has his logo, but it's black. Yeah. It's got his logo, but it's in black and it's shiny. It's black on black.
Is whine, cry, and complain. Everybody's jumping over
Heck
me.
yeah, it's popping, man.
Everybody's stepping over me. Quit your crying, dummy.
Hey, you got the dummy line in there.
With 24 hours
El Rey, welcome, by the way. I love your network.
For a second that I want to fight the muscle, the enforcer of the bloodline solo? You'd be smart if you weren't so damn stupid. I'll tell you like this. As far as I can see, isn't it a little bit convenient? 4 men in that match tomorrow for the WWE Championship, and only I have a match tonight. Isn't that a chin scratcher? That tells me Paul Heyman lobbied, did everything he could to make sure to soften me up. Why? Because I'm the biggest threat.
Yep, I was going to say that, Excalibur. I was going to say that, but I'm like, nah. Thank you, Excalibur. Yes, he's pulling up in them SUVs.
I'm going to walk in tonight. I ain't
black
gonna
on black
about it. I got to fight solo. That's what I'll do. I'll hit him so damn hard, he'll start doing his dad's dance move.
Oh.
And then with that same energy, I'll walk right into Royal Rumble. I will walk over you. I'll walk over you and your little voices. I'll walk over Roman Reigns.
I'll walk over you and your little voices. Yo, he's roasted.
It gets in my way of being the WWE champion. And that's not an insult. That is just a fact of life.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got the Dolphins colors.
LA Knight fired up tonight.
He's stepping over. Damn right I'll step over.
Oh!
AJ with a Pele kick to Orton.
AJ attacks Randy and catches him all the way off guard. Kick to the stomach and a Pele kick. Dropping Orton. They're going to end up fighting each other, aren't they?
When the undisputed WWE Universal Championship is on the line.
This is so smart, man. I said this earlier today. I was like, it's just so smart that the way they've set this up to where Roman can believably retain his title because the rest of these dudes are going to be so busy with each other. Because any one of these guys could probably beat him at this point. The way they've set up the story. The way that they've had Roman retain his title because of the help that he's getting and everything. Yeah, Randy almost walked in front of the camera, but he stopped himself. You saw that?
Tomorrow at the Royal Rumble. Up next, Carlito says actions have.
Randy almost walked right past the camera that was filming Michael Cole, and he stopped it, and he was like, all right, never mind.
Would take Carlito out of action, and Carlito not exactly feeling cool tonight.
It's Carlito. It's toned down. I don't think Zelina's looking as out there as what she has been doing, but it's still kind of out there. She's got the like white hair too. Carlito versus Santos. This seems like such a pre-show for a Royal Rumble or something. Maybe that's what will happen. Maybe there'll be interference and then they'll put this match on the pre-show tomorrow or something. That was a good line, yeah. That was a good opening segment there. Jimmy John's thought so too, because they needed to get involved. They're like, wait, I want to be part of this. Kevin Owens. Logan Paul. Another normal outfit. I'll say the color scheme is normal, but it's definitely still out there. It's a little less crazy than her like super duper cosplay looking outfits. She still looks like she's cosplaying as somebody, but not as outlandish. The broken-handed Kevin Owens. What the heck? It's normal for her. I don't know. I don't even know about that. I've seen her like on the bump and everything, and she's not wearing crazy stuff like that. I just think what happens is especially women in the WWE when they have not had anything, any like meaningful lines for a while and have not been the focal point of a storyline for a while, and they can just feel it fading, they start wearing all kinds of crazy colors and stuff to try to stand out. And I know that's like kind of all you can do at that point, because if they're not going to write anything for you to do, and they're not going to really focus on you in any other way, you gotta keep yourself in people's minds and keep people talking about you somehow. So it works. It just also, I feel, it makes you look a little bit desperate and out there. But I mean, it's entertainment, so you're not gonna get noticed by not being entertaining. So I understand why she's doing it. It's something that I see happen very often with people like that. It happened with her. It happened with oh, what's her name? The girl who dresses like the Novacore, Tegan Knox. She came out with like 85 colors in her hair and every color on her outfit and stuff. It's just like, it becomes kind of apparent what's going on. Alice is in the palace. What's up, Alice? Hey, it's Gronkowski and John Cena on FanDuel. Is that where they're putting this stuff now? They're not working with DraftKings anymore. Now it's FanDuel. Is that why we haven't seen DraftKings for a while? Oh, Pando's not the right color. Hang on. Pando is also hungry. There we go. That's nice right there. Blue Pando. Oh, it's a little too dark. A little too rough. That looks pretty cool. Let's see if I can change this up just a little bit. There we go. That looks better. Perfection. Bam down. They work more with Zelina because she does cosplay and she's into playing video games. I know it works, but it's just it makes your storyline look ridiculous when the things happening around you are your family, you know, the members of your family that you're supposed to be like representing your Latin heritage, and there's infighting amongst a legend of the entire sport. One of basically the best luchador to ever do it is fighting against an incredible new superstar who's shown up on the scene, who has charisma, who can talk, who's got a good look, he's got a great wrestling acumen, he's got a great lineage, heritage, and then everybody around you also can wrestle really well, and then you show up and you're wearing like a cartoon anime outfit that has absolutely nothing to do with the storyline. It kind of detracts from the seriousness of the situation. It's like if the Undertaker rolled up in a clown car because he likes clown cars. It's like, I know you like clown cars, dude, but this might not be the time. So that's what I'm saying about it. That's why I say something about it when I see it, because a lot of times these people are supposed to be in these like storylines where they're really being serious, but then they show up in 82 colors that have nothing to do with the feud. They don't look like they're ready to fight at all. They're just trying to like stand out somehow, and it's not the time, man.
For what is
the current downfall of the LWO. Santos
So yeah, it works for her, but like wear that to an autograph signing or something. Don't wear it out here while we're going to war. Mary, what's up? Yo, Mary's on the YouTube as well. Welcome, welcome. Thank you to everybody who's already left a thumbs up as well, and thank you everybody who's also voted in the poll thus far. LA Knight versus Solo has 43% of the vote right now. Everything has votes, so everything has a chance right now. Make sure you vote in the poll, guys. Let me know what you think is going to be the what you're most excited for tonight. The poll is on the tube. The YouTube.
This trajectory. And Escobar knew what he was doing. He took his time before he finally went after Rey Mysterio and caused these issues.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's Legat go.
And look at this face-to-face now. Jaw-jacking Carlito and Escobar. And Carlito now hammering away. Heavy left hands from Carlito. Knocking the jaw of Escobar in the early moments. Carlito said, I mentioned earlier, actions have consequences.
Uh-oh. Actions have consequences. That is Jimmy John's favorite saying right now. Legato. Da, da, da. Jimmy John's. All right. Carlito.
Santos Escobar is obsessed with creating and forging a legacy for himself and those closest to him. And Escobar's been around this game long enough to understand that if you want to make an omelet, you got to break some eggs. And Escobar, that kick not... Stunning Carlito within the least.
I love the sound of the mat here. Has the bell even rang?
I like this stripped down style of Carlito recently. Nothing fancy. Just straightforward smash mouth. He called Escobar a traitor.
I think the bell did ring, so I'm going to start this up. If it didn't, then I'll cancel it later if I need to. Predictions are open, guys.
Angel and Humberto look on at ringside. Carlito better be well aware of his surroundings at all times during this one. Because Angel and Humberto
Jake Stone,
on the outside.
What have you done?
Escobar,
Silverado. You know the rhyme.
First off the apron. Now the dapper. Angel and Humberto.
Ouch.
Caused a distraction. Carlito's in trouble.
I looked like I could have hurt him for real.
When Barbara switched to TurboTax.
Ouch. His arm got turbo-taxed. It was a weird suicide dive by Santos there. He normally doesn't do it like that. Normally he's more laid out and he's faster with it. He seemed really slow and he seemed really scrunched up on the way down. I hope he's okay. I've seen this guy do that move probably, I'd say at least 100 times in my life. And every time he's done it, it's been super smooth and clean. And that time it was not. Get your predictions in now, guys. There's only, I'd say, less than a minute left to get your prediction on who you think is about to win this match. So if you'd like to walk out with some extra points, now's the time. John L., what's up? Welcome to the stream. It's commercial break right now. They're trying to sell me Ferrero Rochers. And apparently they're delicious without even chewing. You put them in your mouth and then you just go. That's what the commercial told me I got to do. Is Carlito still in the shirt? He's probably trying to sell some merchandise. He knows there's a pay-per-view coming up, you know? Tomorrow, there's the Rumble, so he's probably trying to get an extra zero or extra couple zeros on the check. Making people aware that he has merchandise. If you asked me if Carlito has a shirt, I would not be sure. But now I know. The beginning of that Tekken 8 story was pretty cool last night. I also liked the new Devil May Cry game that we played last night. It was way more of a complete feeling video game than I thought it was going to be. Had a nice flow to it. If you guys haven't seen it, it's on my YouTube channel as we speak. So maybe add it to your watch later and check it out later tonight when you have some time or something. hopefully everybody will be checking out the Royal Rumble with me tomorrow as well. We will be covering the Royal Rumble from start to finish, giving our reviews, giving our live reactions, everything. We'll be doing a live review after the Royal Rumble is over as well. So getting you guys' opinion of the entire situation and also sharing what I thought was good, what I thought could have been better. Legato. What time is it? I don't know what to like tell you because time zones are different, but we start when the pre-show starts. So whatever time the Royal Rumble starts for you, we'll be on. It's tough for me because I have people who watch me from like all over the globe, so telling people like a certain time is
blamed Carlito for
it could be just as confusing as not saying anything. So just whenever the Rumble is live, I'm live. I'll say that. So just check your Peacock, and it should say on there when it's live for you.
Oh, and Carlito manages to kick out at 2. Zelina Vega at ringside along with the LWO.
Back to it. Lions versus Tigers.
It was great to be out here.
Lions versus 49ers.
Get beat down by a real man in Carlito. As Santos now just continues to shred the symbolic T-shirt of Carlito.
Dang, he straight up ripped his shirt.
Legacy and tradition as the son of WWE Hall of Famer Carlos Colon.
Dang, he took off his tape and everything. Oh no! Yeah, the shoulder of Carlito. I forgot about that. R-Truth sell his shirts. Yeah, seems to be good at it. I'm sure R-Truth has had those had some training in like slinging mixtapes and stuff, so he's probably pretty good at selling stuff in the parking lot. That's how he got his training.
Hammering away on Carlito, the Emperor of Lucha Libre, sends Carlito across
nice bump.
That could be it for Carlito, covered by Escobar.
Look at the legs.
Carlito took a really crispy front flip off the Rana.
Carlito showing his veteran presence and instinct. He's been through
was not enough to keep him down though.
Chalk this one up to the latest. A Hurricane Rana from the top turnbuckle.
Nice camera work there.
Escobar, but not just yet.
Escobar continues to put pressure on the injured arm and shoulder of Carlito. Continues to...
Jimmy Johns, don't do it, man. You got so much to live for, Jimmy Johns. Dang it, man. Jimmy Johns. Don't you have like a Super Bowl party to get ready for or something, Jimmy Johns? You gotta make those like super platters. You guys ever seen those super platters where it's a submarine sandwich, but it's chopped up into pieces like that big, and it's just a whole entire platter full of them? Like the ratatouille I made. Those always look cool to me. They're mad spendy though, man. I've seen them for like $180 or something.
And here comes Carlito, starting to build
Carlito with the comeback.
That to be what Escobar wanted.
Clothesline comebacks.
Carlito able to get the adrenaline flowing.
Ooh.
Fighting through the pain.
With the drop kick.
The money, much to the delight of the LWO looking on.
Look at how buff Carlito is. This dude is just a mountain of meat. It's looking like what you want your Chipotle bowl to look like, but they never make it like that. Ooh, nice move though. Santos barely kicks out.
It looked as though for a moment Carlito's arm was going to play a factor, not in that drop kick, but in this maneuver here, I thought Carlito was calling it audible, but instead,
incredible swinging neck breaker, spine busters. Who are you gonna call?
And now Carlito in control.
When there's Santos Escobar in the neighborhood, who are you gonna call? Spine busters.
Santos Escobar looks all out of sorts.
Santos is looking vicious right now. Is he gonna get this win? He's looking very good here. What a maneuver! Those really long Subway sandwiches, yeah. I've seen like super long ones, but I've also seen where they cut up the really long ones and then they put it into like a platter, and they deliver them to parties and stuff. And it's like $180 or something.
Making sure the official, or letting the official deal with Humberto on the outside. This should come to the surprise.
There we go. Brawl for all on the outside. Jeez, Humberto with the viciousness. He just tossed him over the ring steps.
Chaos on the outside of the ring. Keep your eyes on the skies.
Del Toro with a front flip senton, taking out everybody.
Everybody down. Wait, who the heck? Zelina, take it out. Is that it? Is.
Who's that? Elektra Lopez is here. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. Yes, dude. Yes. Yes. Reunited. Double LP world excited. Elektra's here. Oh my goodness. I love it, dude. She looks like $1 trillion. And my goodness, this crew is immediately boop, leveled up. They ate that green mushroom. No, that's a 1-up. They ate the red and white mushroom. How cool is that? Elektra Lopez showed up to smash Zelina off the apron. I hope they wrestle a match, too. I hope they get a match. Jake Stone knows. That was cool. That was cool. Santos wins. Electrocution. That was cool, man. Unexpected surprise before the Rumble, you know? They didn't even wait. They got so much in the chamber that they're just like, whatever, let's just not even wait till tomorrow. Let's just give you a surprise tonight. I love that.
Beginning January of next year, our flagship show, the longest running episodic television
They're already
show
advertising the Netflix
Monday
thing.
Night
That's
Raw
cool.
is moving to Netflix. The first time ever, a 52-week-a-year TV show will stream live. Netflix will become the exclusive home of Raw.
They're the first ever 52-week streaming show.
America, once the deal begins, with more countries and regions to be added.
Well, besides me.
Netflix will also become the television home for all WWE shows outside the United States. And then later Tuesday, WWE.
So no more WWE Network. No more WWE Network. WWE Network is closing up shop. Everyone's gonna be on the same stuff.
WWE champion, actor, businessman, only the biggest star in the entire planet. The Rock can't wait to get started, saying it's my honor to be here, and I'm extremely motivated.
We gotta mute that. I'm pretty sure that that's completely loaded into the YouTube algorithm to go check for it. It's AJ Styles backstage. I like that new shirt. That new shirt is so nice. You guys know how I love the mat on like shiny.
Real quick, man.
That's Jimmy Uso.
Listen, everybody knows where LA's gonna be at tonight, all right? Help us get rid of that fool.
Yeah.
We drop him tonight, we ain't gotta worry about him tomorrow night at the Rumble, which is good for you and for us, all right? Think about it.
Do it. Do it now. Oh, here comes Mia.
So what was all that about?
Nothing. Don't worry about it. Get out my face.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Nice.
Styles has certainly never been one to do things the easy way.
Yeah, $5 billion deal, dude. It's just...
Who looks to gain momentum before the colossal
WWE caught fire at just the right time to just
WWE Universal Championship as Knight steps into the ring.
do it anything. Funny how I said on Tuesday she ought to be a heel, not face. Excalibur, yes. And it does kind of feel I wouldn't say below her, but it does kind of feel like she should be up to something else besides the Lola Vice stuff. Because you know all it is a vehicle for Lola Vice to get more noticed. That's not doing anything for Elektra Lopez. I like that. Yeah, good pickup, right? Because she was already with this crew. I love it. J-Dog, welcome. Oh my goodness. Bam, bam. I see clearly. Oh my goodness. Yo. Mary sees clearly. Holy moly. 200 bits? Thank you, Mary. What? You think you know me? I think I know that was epic. Thank you very much. Oh my goodness. Mary off the ladder with 200 bits. The biggest cheer of the day thus far. Biggest single cheer. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for chipping in. If you guys appreciate the stream, please consider chipping in. Mary just took the chat champ spot off of that cheer as well. So we got a new chat champion on stage right now. On the throne. So Rock came back. Kick out Vince. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's very, very cordial of you. Thank you very much for the bits. It's my legacy. My legacy. This heating pad is so nice. I got a heating pad in the mail yesterday. Radio hooked it up, and it's definitely helped my my lower back. I sit in this chair for hours and hours and hours and days and days and days, and it obviously that sort of thing is going to take a toll on your body no matter how resilient you are. And just using this to last night and also laying on it a little bit today while I was setting up stream and doing like editing stuff, it definitely felt different. I didn't feel as like stiff moving to the sides and stuff, so it's really nice that that Radio got this for me. I really appreciate it. And it's gonna help me as well because I'm not gonna have to sit here in pain. I wouldn't say that I sit in pain a lot, but it is discomfort and it does take a toll. Makes streaming a little harder when you're not feeling perfect, you know, when you're not feeling good and you're trying to entertain people. It just takes something out of you that you wish you could spend that energy towards positivity instead of trying to fight against not feeling well. Exactly, Ringmaster. It's gonna be horrible, man. As soon as I saw the casket matches were back and they showed Shawn Michaels getting shut in there, I'm like, man, that's gonna be everybody. Everyone's gonna get slammed in there. I wonder how the mechanics of it are gonna work. We're gonna have to test all that stuff out, man. It's gonna be in-depth test mode, especially things like the casket match, the ambulance match, the special guest referee stuff. I wonder if there's settings on like what the ref is gonna do. If you could decide it, you know how in the sliders you can go for like aggressive or docile, whatever. You can move the sliders. I wonder if there'll be a slider. It's like which person the ref favors more, or if they're willing to turn the blind eye to certain things. I wonder if there's settings like that. It's gonna be so fun if they hook it up like that. I've always wanted it in our universe, but it's just never been a thing that I could really do. I even went as far as making my own cutscenes for outcomes and stuff for matches to try to make it so that stuff like that would happen. It's just, you know, the less I have to do, the more I can just focus on giving you guys cool stuff to do instead of sitting here for hours editing videos and stuff like that.
We are in beautiful Miami, Florida.
We're back at it.
For Friday Night Smackdown, sponsored by Progressive Insurance.
Yeah, I wonder what you can do, dude. I'm so excited about it. This game is poised to be the best WWE game ever, because I think 2K23 is the best one they've made. But it has things that other games that are better in a lot of ways don't have, or do have, that it doesn't have. There are still opportunities to make a better game than 2K23. Uh-oh. It's Nick Aldis. What's up with Aldis?
Nick? Welcome.
Hey, it's Ava.
Congratulations. Youngest
Rockette.
general manager in the history of WWE.
Thank you so much for having me here. Do you have any tips?
Well, we can get into that, but right now...
Hey, it's Bobby Lashley.
Whenever you're ready. Let's do it.
Oh, they're doing the thing. Yo, they have the thing. They have the turning roulette. What's it called? I forget what that thing's called. Where you turn it and it's got balls inside and then you grab a ball and it gives you a number. They brought it back. We were just talking about this on Wednesday. Oh, talking that trash?
Santos. Gerente general, permiso.
He's gonna get number 1.
You know, you saw Ava, the general manager
What'd
of
he get?
NXT there. All 3 brands will be represented in the Royal Rumble match.
That's so cool. They brought it back. They're listening, dude. Do you see this? They're actually listening. Yeah. Is it called roulette? I don't know if it's called roulette. Is it called roulette? I swear it's called something else though, right? Because they use it in like bingo halls.
Whenever I find myself looking for that.
Hey, it's Bayley. You're probably right, but I swear it's called something else. We're gonna see, guys. We got less than 24 hours before the Rumble's on. I have a couple of thumbnails that I've created for the Royal Rumble stream that I wanted to ask you guys about, but I didn't want to tweet it out yet because I wanted people to want to be here for SmackDown. You know, I didn't want to get ahead of it, but I will show it to you. I'll show you guys the thumbnails I have made thus far.
Was out there creating new history, and that bothered me because I wanted to create history. I wanted to create something of my own, something that's never been done. And what I was craving was right in front of my eyes. Io Sky and Dakota Kai, 2 women that I've known for a very long time. 2 women that were desperate and anxious to get out of these walls and create.
Because I think the roulette is like a spinny thing at the casino, not a barrel that you
over WWE, and that's exactly what we did.
That you crank. Bingo cage? Is that what it's called? They said all 3 brands are going to be represented. Nice.
We became so good that Kairi Sane
I put out a tweet today of something that I thought would be really funny. And if Trick Williams eliminates Carmelo Hayes at the Rumble tomorrow, that'd be super funny.
So dangerous that the Empress Asuka knew that with us, she would be unstoppable.
This spells trouble for the women's division.
It does spell trouble.
That again when the Kabuki Warriors win the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships, and tomorrow night I am going to win the Royal Rumble, and then I'm going to challenge Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania, and I'm going to win the gold, and then everything I said from day 1 is going to be true when Damage Control holds all the gold. Because between these walls, my visions are always true. And it's not a story. It's destiny.
Oh. Bayley's the best.
Well, I know you've got a bit of an adversarial relationship
hit him with the
Bayley,
beat.
but you have to give the Devil her due.
Gotta hit him with the beat.
Shot Bayley has called has come through thus far.
They got a great song.
Bayley is she's accomplished just about everything in her career.
Dude, here they come. It's over. I have a bad feeling about this, though. I think that Bayley's going to mess it up, and that's why she's going to get destroyed tomorrow. She's going to be close to winning the Rumble, and then one of her own crew is going to toss her out because of what she's going to do tonight. I think Bayley's going to get involved tonight and make it Kabuki Warriors do not win the titles. And then that's going to be curtains for Bayley. I think this is what is the crack that just cannot be fixed. La 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 la. Do I have a new picture of Kairi Sane? I hope so, because I don't like the one I had. Nah, I need a new picture of her. We need a new one. It's an okay picture, but it's not very representative anymore. We'll try to get it. La 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 la. I like their song. Yes, I laughed out loud on the train. People must think I'm crazy or something. Uh-oh. All right, let's see if I can get it. See if we can get her looking more like her current self. Yes. Excellent. I found one. Oh, but it's not working. How about this one? Yes. Okay, good. Had to do some hunting, but it was pretty easy. Oh my goodness. You know, she's Jericho sized. Sorry, Kyrie, but if anybody's gonna be not Jericho sized, it's gotta be you. There we go. Now we got it. She looks villainous, she does. Vince is gone? He is? They put out a report that he's gone now? I foresee Bayley winning the Elimination Chamber. Oh, okay. Yeah, I like that Elimination Chamber exists because it's a good way to put somebody into that same type of place without having to have them win the Rumble. The Rumble win can be somebody's ticket, and then the Elimination Chamber can be somebody else's ticket. It's a really smart order of events leading into the WrestleMania. Slim Jim not working with WWE? Yeah, I saw that, but I'm not sure if they put out like an official statement or anything. If you guys are seeing articles that are showing you that stuff is like real, then please let me know. But other than just people saying, "Oh, they didn't list themselves as a sponsor or something," because that's all I've seen is that Slim Jim is currently not listing themselves as a sponsor for the Royal Rumble. Besides that, I don't know. Uh-oh, we're back at it. R-Truth is running the roulette thing.
You see what I'm doing? You see that? You like that, right? Stop.
R-Truth is here.
And then you turn it back. The wheels on the judgment day goes round. Stop. Hi.
Hammer time.
Let's open this up.
Who's gonna get number one?
Balls everywhere. Just for me to see. Oh, no! Does this mean I'm out of the quarantine?
No, Truth. This is your entry number for the Royal Rumble match.
Oh, my bad. Thanks, Adam.
Adam?
Mr. Pierce, I must say, your hair grew extremely fast. And it has a lot of body. Toodaloo.
Toodaloo. What did he get? Oh my God.
The Royal Rumble is sponsored by Cricket with fast and powerful nationwide 5G coverage.
This dude, R-Truth, is out here just trying to crack everybody. I wonder if he has like a hidden tally of the times he's made people break character on screen. I bet you it's higher than any other person in history. Uh-oh, it's time for the party girls.
And here come the champs.
La.
Kayden, Karter, Katana champs. Been very formidable and fighting champions.
Asuka likes the song. You saw Asuka? She's like, I like this song. My name's Asuka, and I like this song. And I'll sing along. This is going to be something else right here. Hopefully everybody walks out without any sort of damages. I've seen these knees of Katana chants be dropped on people in really bad ways. La 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 la. Pretty sure R-Truth will be a WWE Hall of Famer, yeah. Do the dance. Jimmy John, stop. Jimmy John's is going crazy. All right, let's see here. Here we go. No, that's not it. There we go. That's the one. La, 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 la.
And their opponents, they are the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Kayden, Karter, and Katana Chance.
Corey, let's talk some strategy.
Do you think they need a tag team name? Kind of wish they had a tag team name.
To win the gold tonight.
Asuka and Kairi somehow need to recapture past chemistry. Yes,
the titles are on the line, so you know what time.
Women's tag team champions.
It's time to light it up.
They train together, they travel together, they're a team in every sense of the word.
Get ourselves a prediction on the line.
NXT tag champs in history. Karter with a cover on Asuka. Now a drop kick. Tag made. Here comes Chance.
I know it sounds cliche, but this could all boil down to which team makes the first mistake. Karter and Chance firing on all cylinders out of the gate, covered by Chance.
Is it enough to put Asuka away? Kick out at 2.
Yeah, right.
Karter
That'd be
and
crazy
Chance,
if it was that short.
Fun to watch. Complete team, as you mentioned earlier.
Yeah, absolutely. Karter and Chance love to innovate new offense as well as defense. Deep arm drag by Katana Chance. And these two are never afraid to take risks.
And here comes the
all right. Predictions are open, guys. Predictions are open. Get your prediction in now if you'd like for it to count. It bugs you can never remember their individual names. I think they should have it. I'm down with that. It took me forever to learn which one was which and everything.
Task Force X. Your new
And that's like the last thing that you want, you know? You want it to be easy to get into a team or into a act. You don't have to be sitting here like, yo, which one's which? What's their names? What's this? Like, it's distractions from how smooth it should be. No one's there like, who's Randy and who's Orton? You know? It's easy. That way you just get into the entertainment value. What we're probably supposed to be here for. Your name can matter for sure. Your name can be part of the show, but it shouldn't be a part of the show that's taking you out of the experience. I'd say give them a tag team name now, and then once they start having some sort of problems or cracks start to form between them, then they could start telling people what their names are and stuff and trying to get singular attention. And then once they do some barbershop window type of stuff, then we can really set them apart. I don't think they need two separate names at the moment like that. The sky's the limit. Yeah, if we know, we know. We'll see though. They drop hints like that, and it has been right in the past. We shall see. Tomorrow's the day. I'm going to show you guys the thumbnails that I made for the Rumble and see which one you guys think is the best. Which one you think I should use. La 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 la. Commercial break right now. They're fighting it out. Slum Jim? Oh, Slim Jim. Yeah, but Sean Ross is not an official news source. It's another one of these people who gets paid money by clicks and stuff. That's not a news source. He's a dirt sheet reporter.
The Kabuki Warriors, and right now, Asuka
and he's wrong a lot of times too. So. If Slim Jim has made an actual statement on it or something, then that's kind of what I'm looking for.
Just trying to get that chemistry back.
Jay and Portman.
Certainly seen glimpses of it, but to make
20 streak. Oh my goodness, you got it. You got it. You hit the 20.
Asuka, former women's world champion.
That's
as well,
incredible, man.
Royal Rumble winner,
and that also can't be discounted. Just the fact that Asuka has experienced all of the things that she has here in WWE gives her a bit of an advantage over.
Oh, and Asuka right through the second rope to the floor, and now
Train remember got a quote. Is it from Slim Jim?
Not up on the apron to make a tag.
Katana desperately in need of her fresh partner. Here comes Kairi. There she goes.
Oh man.
Katana chance, tremendous.
Oh, you saw her leg hit the apron.
Great athleticism. Now
That
just
did not
trying to
look
hang
good.
in there, trying to somehow drag her to the corner, but there's nobody there to tag, and Asuka taking advantage.
Ankle lock is cinched in. Katana chance in all types of
Katana
trouble.
chance has a chance of losing that leg. Oh, Asuka gets reversed and thrown out.
Back up to the apron, tag made. Kayden, Karter illegal. Karter now launches herself.
Oh my goodness. A beefy crossbody.
Karter and Chance complement each other so incredibly well. Karter realizing the situation immediately and capitalizing, taking out both challengers.
Asuka taken down as well.
Nice move.
The combination drop kick.
You saw that? She kicked Asuka, and while she was in the air, she came down onto Kairi Sane. Single motion.
Oh, big boot to the face of Asuka.
Leg drops. Uno dos. That's not enough to keep Asuka down, man. Come on.
Here we see Kayden Karter throwing caution to the wind. Not once, but twice.
180 leg drops.
Still unable to vanquish the Kabuki Warriors in this championship match.
Friday Night Smackdown on Fox tonight, sponsored by Progressive. This is for the women's tag team titles. Karter and Chance against.
Yes, indeed, Excalibur. That is true. Portman, you get a
double knees to the face.
You get a video that I will play for you. This will be around 4 minutes or less, though. I'm not playing like half-hour documentaries and stuff off of it, but it's a bonus as a thank you for being here.
For the reigning champions, the challengers nearly escaped with the gold.
So like probably like a music video or a cool, like a funny, funny something or something that you like a cool cooking video or something like that. Karate kata. Anything that's cool to you, as long as it's like around 4 minutes or less.
Karter got the knees up.
Karter actually got both feet up. Added impact.
Karter kicked her arm out of her arm. Kairi came down with the insane elbow, but she got snapped up.
Now trying to roll into a tag. Tag made. Here comes Asuka. The Empress of Tomorrow misses with a sliding kick.
Now it's Karter who's missing a partner to tag.
Ooh, what's this? Come here. Sister Abigail.
Very unique face buster by Kayden Karter.
Yo, she hit her with the wrist trap, Sister Abigail.
There she is. And Chance makes the
Uh-oh, is it time for the finish? Keg stand?
They call this the keg stand.
Oh my goodness. Ouch. No, Kairi broke it up. Keg stand was not enough. La 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 la. Yeah, that looked like it hurt.
The keg stand nearly put Asuka away for 3, but Kairi Sane at
That's what I've been talking about, remember? I said hopefully nobody gets hurt, because I've seen that move land knees on people in very painful looking ways.
All over the ring just for the rights to be called WWE Women's Tag Team Champions.
Rowdy vocal crowd in Miami tonight on the eve of the Royal Rumble.
Panda, what are you talking about?
The road to WrestleMania.
Come on, Panda, you should be encouraging him to choose a video.
For the after party.
Oh, cross body.
Wait, what's this?
Great wherewithal by Chance calling the audible for the moment.
Asuka though with a running.
Yo, this ref is losing control this entire match.
Sane and Chance out here on the floor, feet away from our announce table. Uh-oh.
And now Kairi.
What's this? Alabama on the edge of the table. Oh my God. Is that enough? No way.
And Asuka able to kick out.
Asuka creeping and crawling. Yiggy yes y'allin'. Is there a tag there?
A high kick from Asuka.
There we go. Okay. They kept the details together. This could be done. Are we saying off the top like a haircut? Insane elbow with the... Oh my God. That's done. The Kabuki Warriors win. They got it. They got it. Bailey did not mess it up. I was thinking Bailey was going to mess it up. Kabuki Warriors. Most people did not think that Kabuki Warriors are going to pull this off. Maybe we get a rematch tomorrow. That'd be a good match to add to the Royal Rumble, because the Royal Rumble only has like 4 matches, right? Logan Paul, both Royal Rumbles, and then the Fatal 4-Way for Roman's title. I think that they could use a couple more matches. Even though a lot of the good pay-per-views they've done recently have been kind of concise. Could be good. New champions. The Kabuki Warriors. And they got Pyro. Woo! Pyro, woo!
Dakota Kai, and now the question is, can Bailey?
Let's see if we can get it.
Can Bailey?
Dude, I need all of this. Can I get it? There we go. There we go.
Women's tag team.
Let's make sure I have Bailey just off to the side here.
Dakota Kai, and now the question is, can Bailey somehow pull it off and win the Rumble tomorrow night?
It may seem unlikely, but it's hard to argue with the role model these days. What a win for the new champs.
Jeez, man. Oh, we're backstage with the Bloodline.
So please, I beg of you tonight, Solo, fix the problem and don't be merciful. Okay.
Was that a smirk? That's scary.
You know what's scary to me?
Uh-oh.
Your cousin, Roman Reigns, went from big dog to tribal chief because he saw the moment and he seized it. This weekend, there's a moment for Jimmy Uso to seize. Over on Monday Night Raw.
Wait a minute, what?
There's a world heavyweight champion with one leg. He thinks he's a visionary, and he's gonna drag his visionary tuchus into WrestleMania looking to be a martyr.
Oh, we're talking about Seth?
You need to make him that martyr. You need to seize this moment. You need to enter the Royal Rumble. You need to win the Royal Rumble. You need to challenge Seth Rollins. You need to beat Seth Rollins at WrestleMania for the World Heavyweight Championship. You need to bring the World Heavyweight Championship
that'd be crazy.
To the Bloodline.
Yo, I didn't even think about this.
And Jimmy, you're going to understand that the line of succession to who is truly
Yo,
the
I didn't even
tribal
think
heir
about this.
all starts at the Royal.
Yo. I did not even think about this. What if he does win it? If he gets that title and he brings it to the Bloodline, then he could have a legitimate grievance with Roman being called the tribal chief, because he would be the one. He'd be the one with the title as well. His name is Bob. Guys, I said his name is Bob. His name is Bob. It's Bobby Lashley. He's gonna bash. He's going to Bashley. He's gonna thrash. He's going to Thrashley. His name is Lashley. Hey, they all do it at the same time with the Black Panther fist up. I see it. Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley. Yo, it's time. They're in unison. They got the matching gear, completely matching mannerisms as they walk down the ramp and everything. Look at this. Set off the pyro. I want to see it.
And nothing resembling simple.
It looks good. I love these new transitions they have. The like sliding transitions that go to the side or go to the top, down. It has like a 3D element to it where there's certain static elements on top and then things behind it. Looks so cool. Na 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 na. You could see Solo doing that, but not Jimmy. Maybe they get in the way. Hope they didn't just unleash something very dangerous. 0 chance. What? Wouldn't it be 1 chance though? You only get 1 chance. Do not miss a chance to blow. Is there a song? Does he have a song where it says 0 chance too? Wait a minute. They just showed Hulk Hogan again.
These are my
What if Hulk Hogan... Oh, dude, Hulk Hogan's record is the one that Roman's about to pass, right? I didn't even think about that either. I think the next milestone or the next superstar that Roman will pass if he keeps his title till maybe after WrestleMania, maybe, is Hulk Hogan's record. And they're I wouldn't say even slightly teasing that Hulk Hogan's going to be there. So maybe Hulk Hogan wants to put a barricade between Roman and beating his own record. Because his record is the one that's up next, I think. It would make sense why he'd want to step in and try to put a leg drop on that. Remember when Bobby was ECW World Champ? SmackDown has new transitions too. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. If Hogan wins, I'm done. Beta, how many times have people said this? That's the one thing that's gonna make you stop watching wrestling altogether if Hulk Hogan wins. Like, come on, there's so many good things that happen. It would suck to stop watching wrestling just because of like one win. So many cool people besides Hogan. Hogan will be in the Rumble, but I think he ends up getting fed to Gunther. It'd be cool to see Hogan in the Rumble tomorrow. That's what I'm talking about. The bad man is gone, Gritty. What bad man? What are you talking about? Mark, what bad man? Vince? Is that what you're talking about? You guys talking about the stuff that nobody's given me an actual report of? Maybe that's what you're talking about. Here, let me get on Twitter real quick and let me check like the real sources that I will have as real sources instead of people reading what Sean Ross perfectly last named person is up to. Let's see. Triple H, Vince. All right, let's see. Where's the real life report? Okay, people are saying maybe Deadline has reported it. Let's see, Deadline. It's the same statements that they said earlier, though. I don't see any official resignation or anything. This seems like clickbaity. I have to wait until some other source puts it. I'm not going with it.
The role model didn't look too pleased, Cole.
Yeah, I don't... Panda, can you stop trying to be like a smart aleck about stuff? Can you be happy to be here, please? And stop trying to do little digs at me. I'm not going to time you out. Nobody's going to get mad at somebody for a song. Like, just please try to be happy to be here and try to treat me like a person who's trying to put it together like an entertaining product instead of doing little digs at me every chance you get. That's not very nice. Am I doing little digs at you every second? No, I'm trying to hang out with you. I'm asking you questions. I'm talking about what you're saying.
Let me reintroduce our group.
Let's hang out.
We got standing beside me, former Triple Crown Tag Team Champions, the Street Profits.
Yeah, they're reporting it as if he did resign, but I'm not seeing it.
Former United
I'm not seeing the actual statement. I'm seeing the statement that he already made.
Champion and former WWE champion, the almighty Bobby Lashley.
You think Bayley drew #1? That'd be cool if she did. I feel like out of all the 4 horsewomen, that she might be the most underserved one.
To come and play. See, the people of Miami
It'd be cool to see her get like a cool win like that. Win from #1.
And a fight is what we're gonna bring. So Final Testament, no more hiding. Come on out and come get some.
They're dressed for a fight. They're dressed stylish, but they're dressed for a fight. Uh-oh. It's lights out. They have a new theme song. AOP is here. Do I still have? Yeah, I do. Whoa, that's not Akam. That's not Akam. What the heck? I replaced Akam with why would I have done that? Maybe she was at the Grammys or something, and I just needed to put her on the stage real quick.
Quite the collection of disturbed, dangerous individuals. There you see the stunning Scarlet.
Scarlet's here. No, I have her. Her and her new dark hair. I don't have her with dark hair. Yeah, I'm glad to see AOP. What's this? Why is she in the ring with them?
Are you going to send your lady come out here and do your work for you?
Uh-oh, wait a minute. Is she going to hit him with the fireball?
It is crazy, you know what I'm saying? Taz, correct me if I'm not understanding this rightly. Wasn't this supposed to be a face-to-face?
But you know what it is, Doss? It's because they ain't standing on no type of business. But you know what, Miami? I think I figured it out. Final Testament is something that we could never be. Scared.
Oh.
Partner.
Behold!
Hey.
There is
Ellering's
no
actually talking.
Fear in Karrion Kross. Gentlemen, Mr. Ellering speaks the truth.
Maybe we get a match tomorrow between them.
Every time I look at you three, all I see is frustration.
Would you guys like to see this match tomorrow?
Desperation. And look, I get it. I understand. Shut the hell up.
Oh. Talking that trash.
I understand.
I love the visuals, but I'm not really sold on the feud for some reason. Yeah, it seems out of nowhere a little bit. Partner.
You feel like you're not in control, Bobby, and guess what? You're not. But I will give you one thing. I'll give you one thing, and I'll do it for the city of Miami. You said we were supposed to do this face-to-face. And technically, we're out here. We've honored that agreement. You're standing across from the prettiest face in the world. So, unfortunately, Miami, since you want to have
Montez said, I don't know about that.
You're not getting your fight tonight.
Whoa, 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 Cross. Hey, listen, I will give you credit. I will give you the benefit of the doubt. We are standing face to face, but you lied.
I wish he would have said,
we're not fighting tonight.
I wish he would have said that, I'll give you credit. You do have a pretty piece, you know, and then tries to, like, push up on Scarlett a little bit. That would have got him in there. Oh, Scarlett's on his back. She's raking the eyes. Oh, she raked the heck out of his eyes. She's got claws, too. Oh, no.
That was much more than a distraction. I think Scarlett blinded Lashley. And here comes
oh, my goodness. B-Fab, yeah. Maybe that's where they're going. Because remember, B-Fab has been hanging out with them. Powerbomb. Oh, my God. Montez just got massacred.
Cross set the trap. And they capitalize. Bobby trying to fight back. But he's going to be overwhelmed and mauled by the final testament. That's not a statement you can make frequently. Seeing someone the size of Bobby Lashley being absolutely
still doing that elbow to the back of the head finisher. I know it would hurt, but it doesn't look good on TV.
Bobby Lashley out. The final testament promised control.
Dang.
And man, did they bring it tonight. Corey, this...
Yeah, they're going to need B-Fab. That's a good call out. B-Fab's going to be able to even the score here. Because right now, it's just unfair. There's always some problem. There's always some reason that Scarlett's going to be the X factor.
Russo.
Mr. Russo. Not Russo, but Uso. Yeet. What do you get? 30? Get 30.
No yeet.
No yeet. Oh boy. Dude, they're running it back. It's the run back. No yeet. I wonder what it is. I wonder what he got. It's so cool, man, because they don't have to show us the number. They can just show us a reaction. Theory's back. Bet you he's so happy that he has such a muscular neck. Ah, Grayson Waller's right behind him. Grayson Waller ran up out of the darkness. That was funny. Defeated John Cena at WrestleMania 39. Nice little stat next to his name. Gotta get Bobby Lashley out of here. And get Angelo Dawkins. What you talking? Angelo Dawkins. Now it's Austin. It's funny, Austin Gunn and Austin Theory have extremely similar entrances. You think he got number 3, Panda? That would suck so bad. Oh, you know what'd be really funny? If he got number 1, because he's always like, we the ones. What if he got number 1? And that's been a spoiler the whole time. Oh man. Joker, what's up, man? I heard that you're DLC for the new Suicide Squad game. QZ, welcome. They got a problem, Houston. I think they do. I think it's no yeet for a reason. But 3 would be good because people are going to remember that he has a bad number, and then if he doesn't come out first, people are going to forget about that. And if he doesn't come out second, then people are definitely going to forget about it. 3rd would be a really good spot. I do like 3rd because it makes it like, hey, then he's almost guaranteed not to win. Has anybody ever won from the number 3 spot? I'd love a chart that shows like who's won and from what spot. Like if number 1, who has won from number 1, who's won from number 2, 3, 4, 5, and if there's any number that never won. If Theory wins the Rumble, let's talk about the possibilities. I don't know, man. Maybe that's why they've been so cold on him recently. Maybe to throw people off. But he couldn't even win the title with the Money in the Bank, though. Logan, I can't recap it all, man, but I will. We're doing a review show after the show is over, and I'll try to run through it. I can't give you a full-on rundown of the whole thing. If you have a certain match you want to know the outcome of or something, or if a certain match has happened yet, or a certain segment has happened, I could tell you if it has or like who won, but I'm not going to recap the whole show at this point. It's already an hour and like 20 minutes into the show, so I'd say either just stick around till the review that I do right after the show is over, or just ask me about like a certain thing that you want to know about. You think Flair won? I thought that he was out to do concussion. See, this is why it's good to not read a bunch of unfounded sources all day, man. That's what throws people off. People start thinking that things are happening that aren't really happening, and then you're expecting certain things out of shows, or I'd say just make it so you get your news directly from WWE first off, and then if not directly from WWE, get it directly from like the superstar in question. Like see what's up with their Twitter. If Austin Theory's Twitter says, "Oh yeah, I'm out because of this." But any other sources, you're going down a road that's going to lead you into clickbait and unfounded sources and people just looking for ad revenue. This Love and WWE show might be the best. It's like a Miz and Mrs., but I feel like both people involved might be a little bit more charismatic to watch, a little bit more entertaining. I love Miz, and Maurice is cool, but I feel like this particular show, the Love and WWE Montez and Bianca, I feel like it has the opportunity to be a little more entertaining. We'll have to see. Oh, it's LA Knight.
Tonight, Knight looks to gain momentum.
He's got a brand new sweatband.
As he steps into the ring to settle unfinished business with the enforcer of the bloodline, Solo Sikoa.
Also tomorrow night, Tropicana Field, St. Petersburg, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific, exclusively on Peacock. The United States Championship is on the line as well. Logan Paul will defend against Kevin Owens. Personal and emotional. Last week on Friday Night SmackDown, Logan Paul a guest on the KO show.
I didn't watch it though. It's not out yet, is it?
Take me 1 second to KO you, KO. Okay.
It's not out yet, is it? Last night we watched them eating snacks together. We watched a cool video of Montez and Bianca last night. It was really cool.
In fact, you know what? I'm going to take it off right now if it makes you feel any better.
Oh, wait, we got Kevin Owens and Logan Paul recap.
With the right hand would drop Kevin Owens.
Oh, Miz and Mrs. I've seen episodes of it. I haven't watched the whole thing, but I have watched it. We've watched it in here before.
Kevin Owens living up to his motto of just keep fighting, attempting to gain the upper hand, but watch that. Logan Paul.
I just, from the episodes I've seen, I've always liked Total Divas a little bit better.
It wasn't done there, though. Logan Paul posted on his Instagram story. This happened at the Performance Center.
I sent you a tweet that quoted Nick Khan saying Vince has stepped down. Oh, okay. Cool. All episodes are February 2nd. Oh.
Walk away, Kevin.
That's quick.
Logan Paul did this, and this just started an all-out fight and a brawl. This thing is just broken down. It's
he caught him.
So emotional and so personal. Both of these men so proud of what they do. Both men are proud and
oh, they were both caught in the Performance Center, and they almost had a fight.
As Kevin Owens challenges the social media maverick.
All 8 episodes are coming out at the same time.
Championship tomorrow night, streaming live on Peacock.
Bianca also won from the number 3 spot. Aha!
Back here on Friday Night SmackDown, Austin Theory with that.
So there is a history of it. I wish there was like a graph though, like not a graph, a chart. History of number 14s is cursed. So nobody's won from 14? Here's Carmelo.
And his opponent from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 210 pounds.
He's here. Let's find out what they can do here. They need to reestablish. This is a second chance. Carmelo's wearing those Hurt Business colors tonight. Yeah, I see you, QZ. I see you. Guys, please don't expect me to read every message in the chat at all times, because sometimes I'm trying to watch the show, or I've already covered a thought, and I'm not going to read every single message back to back to back. I don't want to disappoint you guys. I see people get upset about that, and it's like, you just please understand, sometimes I'm going to be up to other things, or I already have addressed a thought, and so I'm not responding to it right now, so I can get back into what we're doing right now. So please don't expect every message to get read, guys. I try, but it's not a promise. So if I miss one or something like that, just, especially if I've already been like, oh, you tweeted me, cool, then that covers pretty much everything, and I'm gonna go look. So thank you very much, but just please don't get upset if I miss anything.
Sharp knife edge chop rocked.
Oh, the list about the people who do the Rumble thing. Okay, I'm gonna check Twitter, guys. I'm gonna check Twitter. Don't worry, we're gonna get to the Twitter. Thank you very much, though. Radio, welcome. What's up, man? Open the boxes. Oh, we'll definitely be doing a what's in the box segment, guys.
Coming up soon in the finals.
We're gonna be checking that out.
Tag Team Classic in NXT, along with his
clotheslines.
Trick Williams. The Trick Mello game.
Let's get it. Let's find out what you guys got. Who do you think is actually going to win this if this match ends in the right way? I hope this match goes well and nobody gets hurt or anything.
On the Royal Rumble, Austin Theory wants to punch his ticket to WrestleMania. But Theory had better not look past Hayes.
And let's not forget what Austin Theory has accomplished at WrestleMania.
No doubt about it. Theory, the man who defeated John Cena.
We're going to find out. It's going to be a cool list to check off. I'll probably try to save that list so that we can talk about it tomorrow as well.
Waller with a cheap shot right here in front of us. Theory's in control.
Panda, I asked you before, can you please stop trying to take little shots at me at all times? You haven't complimented the things I've done. You haven't said anything nice to me at all today. You didn't even say hi to me today. So every time I look down and I see a comment from you, if you're taking a shot at me and you're just trying to get a rise out of me, that's not very nice. Can you be nice, and can we just talk and hang out and have some fun? It's like every other time I see you with a message, you're talking about, oh yeah, don't get mad, guys, don't get mad. You're taking shots at me. You're trying to get a rise out of me. Can we just be nice and hang out?
I realized just how
you know what you're doing, and you're doing it almost every other message. So can you stop, please? Let's hang out and let's talk. Let's have fun. Let's talk about wrestling, and not every other thing that you say should be about, oh, getting mad and, oh, don't make Gritty mad. You're just taking shots at me at that point. So let's hang out, all right? Which is a better go home show this week? It's not over yet, so I don't know about that. I don't know. We'll have to see, man. It depends, because how you end the show is very important, especially when you're trying to put together a go-home show. And you didn't even answer my question earlier either, Panda, when I asked you, what does IDK mean when you're showing your streak? I know what IDK normally means, but when you're putting your streak in the stream and you're putting IDK, I'm wondering what that means. What are you trying to say by that? But you didn't answer. All right, let's check the Twitter right now since we have a commercial break. See what we got. This is not from Nick Khan though, dude. You're listing some other website. This is not anybody could Photoshop a quote. This is clickbaity type of stuff, man. Who is Happy Punch? They're listing the same thing. 23 minutes ago, they just listed the exact same quote. That's not official, man. This is how people get got. I appreciate the tweet, man, but I'm gonna need somebody like Sports Illustrated or something to put it out. This Happy Punch thing, they're literally just, they listed exact quote of what Vince McMahon's team put out earlier, and then on top of that, they tweeted a funny picture of Vince McMahon looking weird, and then they put like a photoshopped picture that doesn't even say that he really said that. This is the type of stuff that gets people sideways, man. I appreciate the tweet, but that's not it, dude. If that was true, it would be on like ESPN or Sports Illustrated or something. It wouldn't be on some Happy Punch. I'm sure they're a slightly reputable squad or whatever, but I'm just not going with it, man. I appreciate your tweet. I'm not gonna like it because then people are gonna say that, oh, that passed the test. It doesn't. They didn't show the quote. It's not with quotes, and it's not from the actual quote that he put. That's from a completely separate person. They just attached Vince McMahon's quote, and trust me, if Vince McMahon steps down from WWE, it's going to be on ESPN, it's going to be on Sports Illustrated, it's not going to be on Happy Punch or Sean Ross Sapp. Please understand that, guys. We're not going to have to go digging for it. You're going to find it on every major outlet right now. So the fact that people are having to list things like that is telling me it's not realistic. I very much appreciate it, but just once you guys can list something that actually is an official publication showing him saying it or whatever, then I'll take it. But I can't do it, man. I appreciate it, though. I'm not saying this is on you. I'm just saying that this is the type of stuff that publications do to get clicks.
Theory has it hooked.
Oh my goodness, nice move. Plus, Nick Khan has an outlet to say stuff like this at any time.
The disbelief on the face of Austin Theory, understandable. Look at the distance that Theory ripped Carmelo off the...
QZ's got the list. Oh, hang on, let me open that in a new window.
Austin Theory invented and has used to great effect throughout his career.
I very much appreciate the tweet. I'm not saying that's on you. I'm just saying that, like, if that was a realistic story, it would already be out everywhere. It wouldn't be on some other, some outside Twitter that does not have anything to do with WWE or Nick Khan.
Again, Waller on the apron. This time he pays for it. With the power of Theory, great counter by...
We'll see, though. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying I'm not accepting that as a realistic spot. He pulled the tights. Oh. Yeah, that move should be his finisher. That was beautiful. That was a very beautiful finisher.
Poor Carmelo's getting mugged in the middle of the ring. Yeah, 2-on-1 attack by Waller and Theory. Wait a minute. But he's up. Trick Williams.
Oh, they know. Trick is here to save him. I told you guys. What did I say earlier? Oh my goodness. This is the setup right here. Trick Williams is in the building. I knew it.
Those friends in WWE are tough to come by.
Said, put your fist down. Uh-oh.
Well, interesting conversation between the Trick Mello gang, but nonetheless, Trick
Yo. Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah, man. That's Trick.
Sunday at Vengeance Day, Trick Williams takes on Ilya Dragunov for the NXT Championship. And this
oh my goodness.
Trick Williams and Carmelo Hayes.
I like it. Oh yeah, man. Yo, it's happening. I said it earlier today, and now it's here. That's so cool. He's gonna throw him out of the Rumble tomorrow. He's gonna do it, man. 30-man Rumble. Oh my goodness. Wait, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Looks like there are 9 mystery spots right now in the Rumble. And the Women's Rumble has 26 mystery spots right now. They are far from full. They're calling people right now, probably. They're like, hey, can you get here? We'll send you a free ticket. Come on. They're calling everybody right now. They're calling Mackenzie Mitchell to come be in the Rumble. They're like, hey, I know we just let you go from the interviewer spot, but you know, do you have a good pair of boots that you could wear? They're calling Mackenzie Mitchell right now. Showing us the matchups for tomorrow.
The biggest star, LA Knight, and against the phenomenal AJ Styles. Every man for himself. Pinfall.
Let's do this. So Austin Theory wins by grabbing the tights. Not the best way to win, but it is effective, and it does keep their like semi feud going as well.
Latin Grammy Award winner Eladio Carrion, who helped kick off Friday Night Smackdown here in Miami. What was that like for you?
Yes, we did. It was super fun. You know, it was my first time,
Said,
inside an actual
2006 Royal Rumble, Joey Mercury.
It was amazing. It was an amazing experience for me.
We're all very excited.
Oh, I remember that.
Weekend.
Yeah, Mark.
I gotta ask
yeah, I remember.
Who do you think is gonna walk out as
that
the WWE
sucked,
champion?
dude. That spot is horrible.
I gotta go with my boy Randy all day. You know, that's the kid. You know, can't.
Uh-oh, Solo's here.
I mean, respectfully, I would love him, you know, to pop out as my boy, you know.
Solo's got a problem with that.
He's respectful. With all due respect, you know, I'm respectful.
He's respectful. He's all right. We're wrong. I was wrong.
Solo's sizing him up, though.
Maybe I was wrong about him. Kind of wrong about him. Little bit.
Oh, I thought he was going to get spiked. I thought he was about to get spiked. I thought from off camera you were just going to see the spike fly in and just hit him right in the throat. LA Knight's here. It's LA Knight. He's about to fight, yeah.
On the eve of one of the biggest matches of his life.
Yeah, so I thought Solo's spike was just to come from right off camera and hit him.
Knight has to get through the enforcer of the bloodline. In tonight's main event, sponsored by eBay Motors.
eBay Motors. It has to be somewhat successful for it to be a thing, right? People are actually buying cars off of eBay? I guess they do have that like authentication service that they do. They even hit me with that when I sold my I sold a certain Yu-Gi-Oh card that was worth over a certain amount of money, and I had to send it to eBay, and then they checked it out and then sent it to the person. So maybe that's how it is. Maybe eBay has some like really good mechanics who check out the car you're selling, and then they send it to the person who bought it, so it's all checked out and eBay certified or something. Maybe it's a good thing. You know how shiesty used cars can get. Lemon reports, people not telling you cars have been in accidents and things like that. So maybe eBay Motors is doing the right thing. Just sounds kind of weird, you know? I guess that's the way any sufficiently like futuristic situation is. It always probably sounds weird in the first place, and then it becomes like, it works. Just seems kind of weird to go to eBay and be like, yo, let me get that Ford Taurus. Let me get that Lamborghini. Where'd you get that Lamborghini, man? It's great. I got it from eBay. Got my Murcielago from eBay. This movie Wish, I wonder how well it's doing. Oh, it's on digital now. Oh, it's already on digital. Hey, it's Luke. What's up, man? Welcome. Welcome to the stream. The stream with a dream. Where'd you get that Ford Raptor? Got it from eBay. Where'd you get that Hummer? Imagine getting a Hummer off of eBay. Yeah, LA Knight's in this match, but We're going to have to see what people predict is going to happen here. I have my own suspicions, but I've actually been wrong tonight. I thought that Bayley was going to mess up the Kabuki Warriors match, but she did not. So I'm the last person that somebody should ask about what's going to happen tonight, because I had a super bold prediction that turned out incredibly wrong. We'll see, though. Maybe I could be right about half the things that happen tonight. If you're that rich, you probably hire someone to acquire a vehicle you want. You probably just order it, you know? Probably order it fresh made for you. You probably aren't looking for used automobiles. You're probably just waiting on the Bentley line or whatever. Like, yo, let me get this Bentley. I want it made like this. I want these color seats. I want this type of sound system. And then you're probably just waiting for them to make it and tell you it's ready. But if you're trying to be that, like, I'm a rapper and I want people to know I'm a rapper, so let me get this used Lamborghini, then that's probably where eBay Motors might come in, help you with a Lambo. You got the new CM Punk shirt. Nice, man. Look at that. Luke the Gooner's got that cash money. Stuff gets kind of expensive when you're ordering things like that.
To their first ever Super Bowl, while Brock Purdy, Christian McCaffrey, and the top-seeded Niners await the NFC Championship game.
Lions versus
Sunday,
49ers. It
6
sounds like such a classic matchup, doesn't it? Sounds like we're right back where we came from, like we went full circle in football.
Are we going to have to driving that out to the show to get the camper for the Rumble?
I'll take you to Churchill's. We'll kill some
You can
time
practically
there.
buy your car from a vending machine. Yeah, I've seen that.
Set for action here tonight in our main event.
I've seen that. Let's go. Do the dance.
And his opponent, accompanied to the ring by the wise man, special counsel Paul.
I love his theme song so much. La 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 la. All right. I know I need to move him over here because I think the whole bloodline's on this side of my layout. Yes, indeed. So Solo's been hired as basically the executioner to get rid of this problem that is LA Knight. I love the way they booked this, man. I love it because the way that LA Knight fought Roman Reigns, that told a story of how viable he is as a person who could beat Roman tomorrow. So they send out the executioner, you know, to just make sure that that's not the case. It's so good. Solo's hype as heck about this match too.
Now, who has seemingly a new goal of winning the Royal Rumble match? I was certainly pleased to try.
Let's go. Da, 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 da. They like this song too. Hey, Little Nate is the ref.
Between LA Knight and Solo Sikoa.
Thank you.
Is sponsored by eBay Motors. And here we go.
eBay
Sikoa
Motors.
and LA Knight one-on-one tonight. Now, with everything that's going on with Jimmy Uso entering the Rumble and Solo Sikoa trying to take out LA Knight, I venture to
All
say
right,
that
predictions
perhaps
are open,
Roman
guys.
Reigns,
Get your
the
prediction in
tribal
now
chief,
if you'd
is
like
a
for it to
bit
count.
concerned or scared going into the Royal Rumble.
Predictions are in, and if you're wondering where the predictions are, they're on the Twitch channel. The link is in the description of the YouTube video. It's right on the top. It's the very top pinned comment. That's where we'll be riding out the rest of the stream tonight. So if you want to continue hanging out with us, you want to come be part of it, please make sure you hit that link and get on over here.
Because LA Knight's week not going to get any easier.
What was that?
Solo Sikoa still on his feet. Knight finally takes Sikoa down.
Weird little battering ram.
Sikoa's marching orders. Take out Knight tonight. Roman Reigns has to face Knight. Styles and Randy Orton in the fatal
Pando's
four-way.
eating.
And that's something I think we are all guilty
I changed the color of Pando. Pando was yellow when we started. I noticed.
With AJ Styles.
I noticed a little late, but
Randy Orton. And it's a great strategy by
better
Knight,
late than
trying
never,
to
right?
neutralize the right hand of Solo used to deliver the dreaded
I wonder what level Pando's at right now.
veteran strategy by Knight.
I saw Pando level up
Now
I think during us playing Lake.
Familiar look for Roman Reigns having to defend his title against 3 challengers, but those 3 challengers at this point can't stand one another.
Yeah, we were talking about this earlier.
Little Nature's the ref that Aubrey pretends to be.
Championship since he's won the title.
You think so? You think she takes
WrestleMania at one point, but this is
takes inspiration from Little Nate? She feels like her own.
I'm glad you brought up that triple threat, Cole, because even back then, everyone
maybe a little
thought
bit.
the tribal chief was in trouble. That the
like she does her own thing.
And what did Roman do? He smashed and stacked.
Who would you rather be a referee, Ringmaster, if you had to choose one? If you had to choose Bone Meal or if you had to choose Aubrey Edwards? Who would you pick for your federation?
And Paul Heyman saying if you win the thing, you challenge Seth Rollins. Because if Roman Reigns somehow
If you had to choose one, like there's no way out. There's only one rep available. Who would you pick? I bet you're going to say you just get in the ring and do the reffing yourself. Bone Meal? Okay. Yeah, he at least seems to care about like the flow of the match and stuff. I feel like that's a better choice because at least he's about the type of entertainment that people are trying to get out of a match. That's a good choice, I think. Trick question. It's Turkey Burger. Oh my god. That guy's crazy. He's cool though. Turkey Burger. Turkey, man. But yeah, I feel like that's a good choice. Bone Meal is a better choice for like making matches that the crowd's gonna like. Turkey Burger. How do you make good turkey burgers, man? It just feels like it's gonna be so dry. What do you do? Inject it with chicken broth? Just try to turn it into a chicken burger? Try to turn it into a hot and spicy McTurkey. Berg-E-Turker. What are these names? Probably get an Undertaker or Austin shirt. Oh, man. Yeah, those is, you have a Mickey James shirt. Last Rodeo, nice. You have 2 of her shirts. That's cool. Luke, that's pretty cool, man. Oh, hey, speaking of buying merchandise and speaking of support, you guys can also subscribe to the channel here on Twitch, or you can become a member on YouTube to support what you're watching right now. If you guys like what's going on, if you like the stream, if you want to support it and help keep it going, one of the really good ways to do that is by subscribing on Twitch, becoming a member on YouTube, tipping, or giving bits. These things do help, and they also make it so that next time you guys get online, you'll be able to be in here again and check out shows together, react together. You guys are the way that I keep the bills paid, so this is my real life job. There are people out there who are selling t-shirts and such, and they're already millionaires. It'd be really nice if you help somebody who's not a millionaire to continue doing what you are enjoying on a somewhat daily or a daily basis.
And LA Knight trying to build momentum to the
Who's the blue character? The blue character is called Pando. This is Pando Grito. It's our resident, one of our resident aliens.
Cover here by Solo, deep hook of the leg, and a kick out by Knight.
Back to the action.
A Samoan drop by the Enforcer. Take a look at this. LA Knight was in Miami. I think he landed in Fort Lauderdale. That was distance. And now Sikoa back to his feet. And now the beatdown may begin.
Alice, thank you. Yeah, that's the link right there for tipping, guys.
It served him very well, but this
all that stuff helps. See a lot of people telling me that they got tickets to the Rumble and they got mad merchandise and they just bought a brand new WWE Universal Championship and all that, and then I'm looking at them and they don't even have a, like, they haven't subscribed, they haven't given a bit, none of that, and it's like, okay, so you got all this cash, right? But you're watching my stream and you haven't done anything to support it. Like, I'm part of the entertainment you're enjoying as well, so maybe chip in a little bit, guys. I'm not saying you have to, but if you got all that cash, let me know. Let me know by supporting me so I can keep on doing this and keep giving you a place to hang out while you're doing these SmackDown watches and Raw and Dynamite, and even giving you other entertainment on top of that, where I play video games for you guys.
LA Knight felt like he should have won the championship back at Crown Jewel late last year, and Roman Reigns making history.
Please and thank you.
One of the longest reigns ever.
Hey, you're watching, Mark. That's good. None of that stuff is necessary. It's just, if you're gonna tell me about all the money you're spending on like flying across the country and going to WrestleMania and buying merchandise and stuff, it's just like, okay, cool, but like, so $5 is crazy for you? Like, let's get subscribed up. Let's get a subscription going. Let's get some bits going. Let's make sure you support the stuff that you're enjoying. Help me keep this alive.
Solo retreating to the bottom turnbuckle. The WWE
Oh my goodness, it's a stomping in the corner. LA Knight's got those, I wouldn't say stone cold stomps, but they remind me. Is that Xenomorph? Dudley knows Pando Grito. I haven't asked Dudley if he's scared, but I don't think Dudley's scared. He never really says anything about it. You might be right, though. Maybe that's why he never says anything about it.
And now both men sent over the top rope. Solo Sikoa right here in front of us. Here comes LA Knight now.
LA Knight, wrecking ball.
Kick driving Solo Sikoa into our table.
Uh-oh.
Think about this, Cole.
So Michael Cole's going to be pulling double duty, apparently. He's going to be on Raw and SmackDown. I'm kind of okay with that because I love Michael Cole's commentary. I think he's one of the best. Maybe they'll bring Morrow back. You guys think they'll bring Morrow? Oh, that'd be epic. Yo, what if Morrow is on tomorrow? The running knee to the face of Solo, smashing the skull. There's AJ. Ring the bell. Oh, he said a receipt's coming. Wait, has AJ decided to actually back up the bloodline? That means LA Knight wins. 97% of the prediction was on LA Knight. Dang, you guys saw that coming? Did you guys see that coming? I guess you did.
Styles rearranging their furniture here at ringside.
Don't
Jimmy
do it.
Uso clutching a steel chair, but
Come on, man. You asked for this.
Standoff here at ringside between Styles and Uso.
He put the chair away. He put the chair down. He's like, okay, cool. Be easy, be easy. He slid the chair to AJ. I love this. Now this is a good ending. I love this. AJ looks like $1 trillion, by the way. Looks like your action figure's favorite action figure. Oh, dang, Solo said, you better take care of this or I'm going to take care of you. Smashes Solo. Oh. Come on, no. AJ, no. This is good, man. Uh-oh. You don't want to hear that. Uh-oh. AJ has tossed the steel chair in the ring. Randy's on him. Jimmy's catching a scoop power slam. Solo drags Randy out of the ring. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Uranagi through the table? Revenge? No. Uh-oh. Randy's about to... Oh, no. It did not break. Randy loves it when the announce table doesn't break now. The announce table did not break. I am the table. Takes the shirt off for the first time tonight. He's dressed like he's got something to do tonight. Maybe there's like a after. Maybe there's a dark match.
Jimmy, if you can hear
Get out of here, Jimmy. Oh no, Jimmy. Oh no, he got you. You see his face? He said, please. He said, please. Dude, I loved his face. That was so good. Oh, you want this? Come here. You get one too, huh? AJ, you want this? Roman's going to show up right now. Roman's revenge. Roman's revenge is coming right now. No Roman? Oh, here we go. Dude, this crowd got a heck of a ticket tonight. RKO to AJ. That's a lot of letters. That shirt will be on eBay. Maybe it'll come with the car you buy off of eBay Motors.
And Roman Reigns is well aware.
Oh, they got that like tribute big gold belt with the brown strap. What is that brown strap one? Ringmaster, you know? It's the big gold belt, like the Ric Flair belt, but it has, but it's like brown. Or like brownish, almost purplish brown on the strap. Randy stands tall at the end. We're not out of here, though, are we? No way. No, LA Knight. BFT. They've made this so personal. I love it. This is the type of ending that I was hoping for the past couple weeks. They did it, man. This was I'd say at least a 40% better ending than we got last week. Let's have ourselves a little chat. Please be thinking about you guys' review score, because we're gonna run through this pretty quickly so we can get on to the other stuff we're gonna be doing. It's time for the chat with Dudley, Detective Dudley. Find out. Yo, YNG's in here. I love my new girlfriend. She understands my time in this stream is important. That is a good it's a good judge, you know, like that's a good way to kind of figure some things out. If your girlfriend understands that you gotta hang out with Gritty sometimes, I think it's a healthy way to figure it out. But do you understand that she's got to do the things that she's got to do? Is she hanging out with Alinity? Is she hanging out? What's like a wholesome girl streamer? Who's a wholesome girl streamer? Is she hanging out with gosh, all I hear about this is the controversy. I know there's really cool girl streamers out there who don't need to do all that kind of weird stuff. I was gonna say you know who, but no, that's not. I hope she's not hanging out in there. The hot tubs. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. That's cool, man. I'm glad. Sounds like a 180 from the last chick that kind of kept you from hanging out as much. Let's see here. I gotta thank Panda for recommending that we play Netflix. I have not had one single problem, even when I've uploaded my my reviews to Spotify. Even on Spotify, I've not gotten any sort of weird messages, weird emails talking about, oh, you used this song, now you're in trouble, or you lost your ad revenue. They're claiming 100%. So thank you again, Panda, for bringing this up. And thank you everybody who's told me about Netflix over the years. I've heard about it for a little while, but it's paid dividends to be using this background music, at least until I figure out exactly which songs that are giving us problems with the hydration playlist. I think it's probably just a pattern or a melody, because I've gotten claimed for melodies. I've sung songs out loud, and I've gotten claimed on YouTube for just singing. So it's probably something like that, where where he used a melody that another song has already claimed. It's probably something like that. So thank you, Panda. Gotta go watch Level Up. Oh yeah. I got a question for you. What's this? Do you think Randy brings back the punt tomorrow? Gosh, what makes you think of that? You're gonna have to tell me why you're even thinking about that before I answer it. All right, everybody, it's time. Yeah, I really do appreciate it, Panda, because like I was just losing money all the time. Like literally, not just that, but it means something to me that this show becomes more than just my idea. Like I appreciate you being part of it. And I also appreciate, obviously, being able to pay the bills and stuff. And I can pay the bills better when I don't get my ad revenue taken. So, if you watch SmackDown with me tonight, I got to know what score you guys would give it. The highest score I'll take is a 8.4. The lowest score I will take is a 7.0. This goes to the people on the YouTube. This goes to the people on the Twitch currently. So let's find out. What did you guys think? Finally, something nice this year. You know I love you, Panda. What you guys got? Let's find out. Let's find out what score you guys would give this episode of SmackDown. Now, please consider this is the final show before the Rumble is coming on in less than 24 hours. So this is a go-home show. They expect you to pay money the next time you watch. Very next thing you watch tomorrow, you're supposed to be paying money for. Did this inspire you? Was this a good example of how to get a little bit of money out of your pocket, or was this okay? You know, are you just as inclined to spend money as you were before, or did it upgrade that? Did it inspire you more? That's the mark of a good go-home show. So please think about that factor as well. This is not just a middle-of-the-road SmackDown. This is before the Rumble. This is less than 24 hours before we're going to be Royal Rumbling.
Yeah, my hands steady. I feel ready, but my legs heavy. I don't get it. How come I haven't hit it already? Still working. I'm still learning. I'm still searching. Let's go.
Let's see what you got. Dang, you guys crashed the party with a bunch of scores. Okay, so 8.0. Don't worry, I'm going to read what you said, Superfluous. I like that name, by the way. You got to teach people how to say it all the time, or what? 8.0 from Portman. 7.92 from WB. You got it. I like that. 7 times 8 is 92, so you're thinking about the 8. Thank you, WB. Ringmaster says 8.0. You got it. There's that 8. Robert Stone with a 7.75. Thank you, Robert Stone. No score, says Radio. Oh, did you not see enough of it or something, Radio? Probably missed some of it. Alice says 8.1. Thank you, Alice. Alice liked it a lot. Even though Bobby Lashley got beat down, he still liked it like that? See, to me, that's cool. When even one of your favorites gets destroyed and you're still like, that was a good show, that's pretty cool. I got you, Alice. Goki says 8.0. Goki says 8.0. I got you, Goki. How's Tekken, by the way? Did you give it an 8 because you're playing Tekken 8? Excalibur says 7.8. 5592. Ooh, got the panda paw. You got it. Luke says 8.0. I got you, Luke. I just gotten used to be calling super because no one can pronounce it. See, I knew it. You didn't see most of it, okay. Radio, I would say that based off of the shows that I've noticed you like, this show, I'd say you probably give it maybe a 7.6. The wrestling was okay, but you could tell people were holding back, and I know why. I mean, the Rumble's tomorrow. You don't want to get injured the day before the Rumble, like 24 hours before the Rumble. So, I would say if you're gonna watch it, just if that sounds okay to you, it was still a pretty good show. But if you're looking for match quality as like the thing that's going to push it over the edge, I'd say you're probably not going to get that. They did a lot of like smoke and mirrors stuff. Remember when Bryan Danielson had a broken arm, but he came back early and he still was wrestling, and so he did a lot of stuff where like he never threw a punch with that arm, he never used that arm, but like he's such a good wrestler, he could throw people off. It felt like that tonight, where everybody was trying to alleviate the possibility of an injury, so the match quality took a hit, but the entertainment quality was pretty good. You guys know what I'm talking about? And I don't blame them for that. Obviously, tomorrow's show is going to be much more of a focus than tonight's show, and if you need to step back a little bit to make sure that everybody gets it, then it's pretty cool. So I hope that makes sense, Ringmaster. Like, that's what I saw tonight. Alright, so I see that that's everybody's score. Panda's watching Level Up, but Panda, if you have a score, I'll take it. The reason I'm thinking is because with him losing tomorrow, he's going to need a massive spot to keep the momentum going. Oh, that's a good point. He's had a huge rivalry with Roman and the Bloodline. Put him on the shelf, so maybe he brings back his band move and try to put Roman on the shelf. But who would he punt? You're saying he's gonna punt Roman? That'd be a good way to keep him off of Elimination Chamber. Okay. You've made a fan out of me for him bringing back the punt kick. Oh man, that could work on so many levels too, because if he brings back the punt kick, he punts Roman. Roman starts having to like wear a neck brace. He's all upset about it, and that just cements The Rock as possibly the one who should be taking the head of the table now, because The Rock has fought Randy before, and The Rock is still able to do his thing. So maybe The Rock looks more like he could have taken it, he could have made it. It leaves a reason for Roman to not have to be at Elimination Chamber at all, and then it's just everyone's fighting for that last minute epic win to get them onto the main event of WrestleMania, or get them into that title match or whatever. This sounds like a good idea. I'm glad you had a founded reason. A lot of times people come in here with ideas and I'm just like, where'd you get that from? And they're like, I don't know, I just really love that move. And I'm like, okay, cool, but like, I don't see it, I guess. But that makes sense because that would give Randy a brand new thing. Because I do feel like Randy is maybe not the oddest man out, but he would need something to follow up when he loses, because I really don't think he's losing. I don't know. But then how does Roman retain? You know, how does Roman retain the title if he gets punt kicked? Or no, he punt kicks him after the bell rings, after Roman already retained the title. I see what you're saying. 7.0? Dang, Panda, you didn't like it? Oh, you're really gonna give it a 7? Oh, for real though, Panda? Is that your final score?
Hey, what's up there? Oh, I switched to H&R Block. Doing my own taxes.
That's very, very low. Like that would mean this show is really not good to you very much. She said 7. I'm gonna have to take it. All right, 7.0. You got it. You got it. All right, so it's my time now, you Goonies. In terms of, I have to start from the most important thing that a go-home show is supposed to do. It's supposed to make you want to watch the pay-per-view. It's under that, it's supposed to be an important part of a storyline, but it's supposed to make you want to watch the pay-per-view. And this particular episode did get me a little bit more excited than I already was. I'm not going to say it leveled up my excitement to like a full letter grade. Like I was B excited, now I'm A excited, but I would say I was B plus excited and now I'm A excited. I would say it gave me like a half, which is great. So much of wrestling has devolved into not doing a great go-home show to where it's become so normal that people have forgotten that that's what a go-home show is supposed to do, man. I feel like the emergence of the lackluster or very middle-of-the-road go-home show has happened so much that we're just desensitized to what a go-home show is supposed to do, man. A go-home show is supposed to be that final piece before they ride into Mordor and you find out, do they melt the ring? Do they win? Like, you're supposed to feel like that. You're not supposed to be like, oh well, Frodo got out of the Shaloub's webs and now they're walking to Mordor. You're not supposed to feel like that. You're supposed to feel like this is it, man. We're about to find out. You're supposed to feel like I want to read this next chapter, not like, well, I guess I gotta because it's the next chapter. And then especially if you gotta pay for the next chapter. Can you imagine if you're reading Lord of the Rings and then you get to that page and then it's like, wait, I can't turn the page. What's this? And then it's like, insert credit card. Insert credit card. What? Can you imagine if that's what it was expected? Yeah, you would probably do it if it was the last bit of that book, but it has to be something like that. And you need to give me a reason to insert credit card, man. People have forgotten about that because I feel like a lot of people who watch wrestling today never had to pay $100 for a pay-per-view. Never had to pay $69.99 plus tax. So they don't know what it's supposed to be like. You're supposed to be that freaking hype that you're gonna come out of the pocket with $70, $100. This whole $5 era has made people just be like, whatever, it doesn't matter. It's like, yeah, it doesn't matter to you, but I remember and I know what a go-home show is supposed to do. Just because it costs less doesn't mean it doesn't matter anymore. And so this show gave me a half a point upgrade on my want to watch the Royal Rumble, which was already super high. So this is a success of a go-home show. This is a go-home show that did not take a vacation, except for the in-ring action, which is something that it can go either way with me. Like, if you pull off a great match, good. If you need to take a back seat with the match quality for storytelling or for setting up a future match, I'm okay with that as long as it's compelling. And tonight, they compelled me to want to see what happened next. I gotta give this a 7.9. This was the type of go-home show that I'm normally looking for. I feel like there was very little wasted time besides them just advertising tomorrow's pay-per-view, which you gotta do. It's a necessary, I wouldn't even call it evil, it's just a necessary piece. And with the recent scandal and the, because I gotta bring it up, the Vince McMahon stuff, and it made me forget all about it, man. And that's what a good wrestling show is supposed to do. It's supposed to be something that gets you out of that that bogged down feeling you get from just living life and feeling the economics of things and feeling the politics all around you. It's supposed to be like, man, I'm watching a cool show and you're just in it. And you're like, oh, why did he do that? Oh, man, why did she say that? You know, you want to be involved in the less effort you have to take to get unplugged from that, the better the show is, man. And I wouldn't have ever even brought up Vince McMahon tonight if people wouldn't have brought him up in the chat. So, again, this is a great example of what a go-home show should be, man. 7.9. I think it could have been better. I'm glad we got the Elektra Lopez surprise as well, because they didn't just wait till tomorrow and be like, oh, she helped him not get eliminated. Like a little fleeting moment in the Rumble, and it's like, woohoo. She showed up, and it sets off the, oh, what's going to happen next? It's fantasy booking. That's when people get excited about wrestling, when you're like, oh, what's going to happen? Oh, maybe she's, oh my God, is she going to fight her? I got to say, man, very good episode of SmackDown, and it did what an episode of SmackDown should do, or a go-home episode should do. So I'm giving it a 7.9, and we're about to do the math. Let's find out. What's the score? What's the math? Everyone's always asking me, when are you going to do the math? Well, guess what? The time is here. 78.52592. This is like it's a panda paw, but it's like a panda paw doing a karate move to you, or hitting you with the Vulcan death grip. The panda death grip. Divided by what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, this is easy math. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, divided by 10. Easy math. 7.85. They got it. They got a full point out of it. Let's get over here. Let's add the point. Let's do it. So that actually puts them ahead of NXT. Ooh. Yo, what a move. So NXT at 9 for the season. 9.0. Raw at 11.5. I don't know how Raw did this. Raw has been good, and they've had some really important situations. So I shouldn't say I don't know how. I can see how they did that. SmackDown firmly sitting in second place at the moment. Dynamite had a much better season than last season, and Collision definitely surged up and made something good out of a bad situation for sure. MLW, we've been enjoying MLW, but we haven't been keeping track of like the scores as much. I think MLW would be around where Collision's at for the season. I think they'd be maybe tied right now if we were keeping tighter track of it. But don't worry, this next season we're gonna try to buckle that down. Tomorrow's D-Day, man. Tomorrow is D-Day. If there's no way that NXT can win, so it's basically down to not much. It's just going to be a fun event to watch and a fun review to do, and it's going to be fun to see what you guys thought of the Rumble, but it's pretty much in the bag at this point. We shall see, though. Hopefully you guys will come through and hang out with me during the Rumble, guys. During the Rumble, by the way. I don't just stream after shows. I don't just stream before shows. I stream during Raw, SmackDown, NXT, Dynamite, Collision, Revolution, Full Gear, Royal Rumble, Survivor Series, anything. The Super Bowl. Like, if some major's going on, I'm probably online covering it, or I'll be here to talk about it with you. So make this the spot that you're going to hang out with me, hang out with other people, and share your reactions and such. I think it's going to be great. Thank you guys for being here, and please make sure to be here on the morrow if this is the last time I'm going to talk to you tonight. Royal Rumble, all right? Be here, or be square. Oh, I love this song. J-Dog, this is just, did you get a report from a credible source, or are you just reporting what clickbaits are giving you, man? Because this is probably the 4th time tonight that I've heard that Vince is gone, and then I'm asking, like, where people are getting it, and they're getting it from, like, jamamasbasement.org or something. Like, I'd say check your sources, man. Everybody on Twitter, see? Check your sources. Everybody on Twitter is saying anything, dude. You could find somebody saying probably anything. So I appreciate the info, man, but I'm gonna need everybody in here to realize if Vince McMahon literally left WWE, it would be on ESPN. It would be on WWE.com. It'd be on everything. It wouldn't be on some guy who tweets a lot.org. All right. Sports Kita, that doesn't matter either. CNN, okay. So you got a tweet for me? Please retweet the tweet. Hit me with the tweet, man. I'm on Twitter too, guys. So if you're getting, like, if it's from ESPN, CNBC, MSNBC, like if it's from something like that, then yes. But all I've gotten all day is, oh, your grandma's favorite streamer said so. It's like, okay, cool. We're not taking it. So maybe it's official now, guys. Please hit me with the actual news sites, not these like, oh, I heard it first from cagedeathoforg.com. Like, come on, guys. You know what I'm talking about. So thank you, guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your reviews. Thank you for being part of this, because every one of your reviews made this review happen. That's one of the things that's best about Grapple Chat, is it's not just my opinion. It's a amalgam. It's a average of everyone's scores. So thank you, and I hope you'll be here for the Royal Rumble. That was the chat. Oh, you got a notification from ESPN. Thank you, Mark. Thank you. That's what I'm looking for, man. I'm not looking for the rest of those things, you know? Those things are fallible, and I appreciate you guys understanding. I just don't want this particular stream to become a spot where anything gets reported as facts. I'll catch you on Twitch, man. The link is at the top of the chat right now. Get on over to Twitch. Thank you, everybody.